In most military shooters, you're often riding shotgun in a combat situation, literally as you fire from moving vehicles, with little impact to your aim. Today, we ask the question, is it as easy to fire from a moving vehicle as it is in today's top military shooters? Saber Ops is back with the combat facts.
Hey, what's up everyone? Daniel Kayser here for Combat Facts, just north of Los Angeles with Mike Gilmore and David B. Johnson from Saber Ops. Guys, thanks for joining us, and we had a really cool test today. David, why don't you tell us all about it?
We were testing firing from a moving vehicle. Mike was in the front shooting out the shotgun window, and I was standing in the back. We had a bunch of targets kind of spaced out along the range. We wanted to see how well we could hit them while moving.
What weapons did we use for this test and why?
Today we used the M4, standard M4, and the AK-47. Those are two of the most popular weapons used in the military shooters and in real life. Ambush!
Now, moving vehicles and first-person shooters go hand in hand. They've been in almost every game. What was it actually like to be doing this in real life?
In the video games, they show people bouncing around, the vehicles are going crazy, but somehow they're hitting exactly what they're aiming at. I was braced up pretty good, but anything you did with the driving, it was affecting where I was aiming and what I was trying to hit. I think I would have gotten their heads down, but probably not killed them.
Now, you were inside the vehicle with me, Mike. What were some of the observations that you had about being in that passenger seat, trying to shoot?
Riding shotgun with you was a challenge. The biggest trouble I had was turning my torso to get the weapon out the window and acquire the targets that we had out there. The weapon length was a little cumbersome as well, but overall, I mean, it worked. And then accuracy as well. You know, the rounds were impacting around the targets, but they weren't accurately engaging or killing the target.
So a weapon with a shorter barrel would have been much more efficient for you?
Definitely.
David, what were your observations back there in the back? You talked about the motion of the vehicle actually impacting your accuracy. What else did you notice?
Usually you have some type of protection. I had no protection. If we were getting fired back upon, I was very exposed. But I did like it in that in armored vehicles you have very little situational awareness sometimes because you can't see out the windows and stuff like that. I was very aware of the situation. I knew where our enemy was and I knew where to engage. Even though I had a hard time hitting them, I knew where everybody was. So I did like how open I was for situational awareness-wise.
Right, so like we said, I mean, this has been featured in a lot of games to date, guys, but based on our test today, would you say that firing from a moving vehicle, the way it's represented in today's military shooters, is it a combat fact or combat fiction?
Definitely combat fiction.
Combat fiction?
Just, they're way too accurate in those video games, man. Combat fiction.